Shalom. Call hello Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushua Bahashim, Wakahakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the 1/3 remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity. And I'm just coming back at you with another quick video, Lord willing, it's edifying. It's going to be sent around this article by MSN.com, and it's entitled Pure Devastation. VA Center reports positive hepatitis HIV tests due to unsterilized equipment. And if you know better, you'll know not to believe this was an accident nor a coincidence, because I'm pretty sure if you was to go back and do a test on if these people were juiced up, then I'm pretty sure they'll have a common trait, that they all were, because we knew. I mean, Esau even told you, for God's sakes, man. He told you that he was using just a little bitty smidge, just a little bit of AIDS in his potion, because allegedly it helps something. Let him tell it. It's better for you to have HIV than to have the DVOC-19. All right. So let's get into this article, man. Carl Vinson Veterans Administration Medical Heart Center officials say Friday that they have had patients test for possible infection of hepatitis or HIV. And this is why we tell you not to trust this devil, because all of a sudden now, all these cases of HIV are breaking out, which means that you're just immune deficient because you took a potion to destroy your immune system, whether you know it or not. Okay, so if you took that and the booster, then you are, really you finna check out real soon, man. A lot of y'all finna get rid of the checkout, man. Because there are side effects and there are consequences to that action. And Esau told you anyway, you had maximum 2 years to live. And now after year 1, he telling you got AIDS. All right. More than 4,000 veteran patients were informed surgical instruments used on them were not sterilized properly. And Esau, he blamed anything except for what it really is. Veterans and their families tell us that they are overwhelmed with worry, pure devastation, sick to my stomach sadness. Rachel Heath's father, Larry Heath of Nashville, received a letter from Carl Vinson Medical Center. It says the medical equipment used on him was not properly sterilized. And even if, let's say for some miracle, this is a true story that 4,500 people was given core morbidities to by accident. Why would you even trust somebody like that, man? Nigga gave you an incurable plague and off of what was supposed to be a simple procedure. Why would you trust somebody like that, man? Center officials say 4,500 or almost 4,600 veteran patients possibly could have been infected and urged them to be tested for 2 types of hepatitis and HIV. This man is the devil, man. I mean, this this man is it's another article that went out of a 22-year-old Stanford. Matter of fact, let me see if I could find it real quick. Here we go. Yep. So I'm gonna get this real quick. I didn't plan to, but it's funny, man. Cause he'll tell you he has no idea why it happened, but they have one common denominator, and that's not being talked about. And all of a sudden, Russia then took out Divock and shit, man. Stanford women's soccer player Katie Myers have died at 22, and they're not releasing. So let's get into it. The cause of death was not released. Why? Because we know what it is. This man ain't slick. The elect can't be deceived by him. Stanford first announced the death of a student at one of its residence halls on Monday. On Tuesday, the university confirmed it was the soccer player, a senior international relations major. So now, and these soccer players have been dropping like flies anyway, man. They've been dropping like flies, and it just so happened that the one thing they all have in common is that they got juiced up. They got Esau's technology. They got the Hydra in them. This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. So there's nothing good that this man can bring you. Literally. Can any scripture say, can anything good come out of something made crooked? Or anything straight can't come out of something made crooked? No. Can a leopard change his spots? No. So Esau is going to do evil because he was built to do such. He is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. It's not a secret no more. So at this point, if you continue to trust in him and to give your life over to him, and then you get what you fucking deserve, man. And best believe it's a lot more people with these type diseases out there running around who don't even know it. It pretty much, if they took that juice, they in the same boat. The same boat. All right. So prepare for this type of narrative to continue of an outbreak of such. This is Psalms 58:4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. And that's anything with this man. His philosophies. Edomite trying to tell you something, you got to be careful. You got to really consider what you taking in, what you absorbing into your psyche, because Esau got our people bugged the fuck out. Had niggas waiting in line patiently to receive something. They had no idea what was in it. Okay. Had people wearing cloths over their face, social distancing, quote unquote, so they wouldn't contract the boogeyman. This is what this man could do to you if you allow him in your psyche just for 1 second. All right, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. See, we told you so. You didn't want to listen, and now look. And it's beautiful because it's around a year since they issued this whole thing out. They done made mandates and shit. And now it comes out you niggas are all infected with the clap and shit, man. But no one feels bad for you, man, because we warned you. This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah, cursed be the man that trusteth in man. You trusted in not only a man, but the wicked. Of all men, you trusted in the wicked man. Okay. And make flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahweh Shema Shah. That's what happened. Literally, he had some shit in there that was meant to separate you. The mRNA was meant to separate the messages coming from the Lord into your blood cells, basically, man. Scriptures say this man's heart is deep, and these scriptures do not lie at all. It goes deeper than we could even possibly perceive, man. For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness and a salt land and not inhabit it. And now you tell, here it is. Salakia for that. But here it is, you trusted this nigga, did everything he told you to do, and you turned out in a worse position than you would have been in if you just didn't listen at all. Now you never had to go to Esau really for his medicine or whatever. You had a relatively healthy life. Well, now, you'll forever be a client of Esau Edom, man. Because if you were scared with the Divock, imagine when you find out you got the HIV and the AIDS, man. Then you really gonna be scared. All right. And without the praise and the glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Al Shabbat, Shem, Rakakwadash, Wa Abba, Babal, and DTA.